Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome again to another painting tutorial. Today is Friday and we're observing a holiday today. So I decided to just do the painting today and not tomorrow or on Sunday. Yeah, I'm just telling you that I want to get things done today and I want to reserve my Saturday and Sunday for some other important things, as important as this. So the colors that I'll be using for today's painting tutorial, I haven't mentioned the subject, will be listed in the description box below and I'll be mentioning them as well. So we'll be painting a Christmas ball, and I think some of you, or if not most of you, already know how simple, how simplistic my subjects are. And I really don't like busy paintings, as much as possible. They are more of a subject focused painting, one subject focused painting. And I don't really do a lot of paintings with people in it, or like with houses and mountains, and I just don't do that stuff. I mean, I can, but I won't, simply because I just don't enjoy the process of doing them. I mean, they're pretty to look at, but when it comes to my personality, I think I really like one subject focus paintings. So here we go. So the colors that I'll be using for today's tutorial are black, titanium white, cadmium yellow, and brown red. Literally simple, because we'll be using only a few colors today, just four. And I think I'll be sticking to 4 colors. I won't be using any other color. Maybe I will, but maybe just one. But I don't think so. These are the final colors. Because me, sometimes during the painting, I change my mind. I would add another color in the middle of the painting, even if I already mentioned the colors that we'll be using. So I'm gonna background first my my canvas. So I'll be using my gray color. I really did not prepare again the colors just yet. Okay, so I'll be getting my white. I don't know if I'm getting too much again, because the last painting I took too much paint out of my containers and I did not really use them. I mean, not a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna background first my square wooden sheet. You can of course use any other material to paint on. I'm just using a square wooden sheet. And for consistency, I suggest that you also use a square canvas or square material to paint on. Well, the reason why I'm backgrounding this is because my wooden sheet is more on the yellow side. I know that I could have done this earlier, but I was doing something else. So I just wanted to show you, why not just show you how I background my canvas. And for the background, you can actually use another background color, but for purposes of simplicity, we want it to be more on the neutral side. We don't want like pink background, something like that. I know that I'll be doing Christmas themed painting, but Christmas doesn't have to be really like too colorful. It should be happy, but it should not be. It really depends on your style, to be honest. Okay. So again, we'll be doing a Christmas ball, and this is my first Christmas painting tutorial. I really don't do seasonal painting tutorials, but sometimes I gotta try something else in order for me to learn as well how to do it. I really don't know how to do a Christmas ball. Yeah, I really don't know how to do a Christmas ball, and I'm gonna try to do it today. I've done a similar painting. No, yeah, I mean, technique wise, I've done a similar painting. You know, I would paint before light bulbs, so it's gonna be similar as to technique. All right, so since it's quite hot today, it's 12 degrees here. I mean, for me it's hot already for winter. I expect my paint to dry pretty quickly, which is amazing because I don't want to wait for too long when it comes to drying time. Okay, so I think I can sketch now the subject right on top of this gray wooden sheet. Okay, and for the sketch we'll be doing a circle. Okay, and if you're not really comfortable doing a circle free-handedly, you can use a tracing material, or for the circle, maybe like this, like the cup. It's too small, but you know what I mean, guys. You can choose a bigger circumference. You can use a plate, a cup, or a bowl, but as much as possible, don't rely on just, you know, tracing the subject. I mean, for convenience, yeah, of course you can do that, but you know me, I'm just not a fan. I'm just gonna place something right here because the canvas is not okay, it's not flat. All right, so yeah, as I was saying, I don't want you to rely too much on tracing materials, and not because I want to give you a hard time, but because I want you to learn how to do it on your own. So I'm gonna use now black to sketch the Christmas ball. Okay, so I'm gonna start right on top. Anyway, if I commit a mistake when it comes to the shape of the circle, I can always correct it because this is just paint, right? It is not something that will change my whole life if I make a mistake. So I'm just gonna start creating the circle. You can use a compass if you want, but just try first before saying that you can't. Okay. And then again, you can always correct that. I'm intentionally not placing it in the middle, because there will be ribbons right here. It will make sense later. You can make your Christmas ball right in the center, but I don't want it to be too symmetrical. Okay. All right. So I must say that this is not perfect circle, but definitely less adjustments. Okay, I can do adjustments, but it's not drastic. It's not gonna be super huge adjustment. All right. Once you're done with the free-handedly painted circle, you will be proud of yourself, I'm telling you. It all takes practice to do this. Again, this is not perfect, but I can definitely make some adjustments. Okay, now I'm gonna underpaint this, underpaint my circle, and I'll be using my brown or my burnt sienna. You can use, you can see that my wooden sheet, because it's wet, it's form-wise, it's not really flat, but later on as it dries, it's gonna be more flat. So I suggest that you use a more flat material to paint on. You don't have to use wooden sheet because my wooden sheet is quite thin. That's why it reacts to water. All right. Okay, I'm gonna underpaint. Okay, the circle. And for the underpainting, we'll be using more of the brown and black. Again, this is the underpainting. Just color it black. And today is Friday. We're just on a holiday. I mean, not the United States, but my office is on a holiday observing a national holiday. So yeah, I'm here doing the painting tutorial. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Now I suggest that you wet your paintbrush from time to time because we want to make sure that we just paint inside the circle. We don't go beyond it. That makes sense. So I'm just gonna paint it with this color. Okay, I'm gonna use more black on the edge or along the edge. And I hope that I don't hear any like construction going on at my place because it's Friday, so I'm not really sure if construction that are going on during the weekdays are ongoing even on Fridays. I'm not sure, but I hope not. While I'm painting, at least. That was the buzz. Okay, this is the underpainting as I told you. Okay, I'm just gonna grab more black. I'm just gonna darken. All right. Okay, so there you go. Okay. I will perfect the shape later. Okay. Now let's go and divide the painting. So there will be a division right here. You know how Christmas balls look like? It's like a like top and the bottom covers. So I'm gonna use my white. Okay, I'm gonna divide it into two. So I think the challenge here is drawing the circle. Okay, definitely it's not perfect, and I think I did this the wrong way. So I'm just gonna go and erase that because I really didn't like where I placed the midline. Okay, I'm gonna redo the process. But I will clean first. All right. Now let's go back to getting our white. I'm just gonna make it a little lower because the last time, the one that I corrected, is way too above. Okay. Okay, it's gonna be a little bit of slanting. Okay, it doesn't have to be like straight because of perspective. It will make sense later. So I'm gonna place my line right here. Okay, I think I like where it's placed now. All right, just like that. All right, okay. Now that we've identified the middle section, we're going to get our white and yellow. Okay. So I need more white. Just gonna so I'll be getting my white plus yellow, okay, and brown. Okay, I hope you can see it. So yellow, white, and brown. Okay, and then I'm gonna use this color, okay, right on top of the underpainting. I know that it doesn't make sense at the moment because why did you paint it black when in fact you're going to paint it with this color? Well, that's the process of underpainting, layering. Okay. Is to give it some undertones. So I'm also taking advantage of this time while the paint is still wet. Okay. And like I'm taking my time so much, like I feel like I'm slow today. I'm trying to be careful because we just drew a circle and a line. Okay, so right here. Okay, you know, the paint's still wet, that's why it's mixing with the black, but it's okay, okay? I'm gonna use my white, but without washing my brush, so definitely the yellow will be mixing. It's okay. What we're doing right now, these are the reflections, and also to give the ball crisp shine effect, to give it the shine effect. I think this is the most challenging part of the painting, but as I told you, this is my first time to paint a Christmas ball. Just like that. Okay. I really don't have much to say about this. That's why I'm not talking. I just want to paint this. I just want to finish this and allow you to watch me how I do it. So I'm just using white. Besides, we're only using a few colors a day, so not too much. I mean, yeah, we're only using a few colors, which is nice because we don't have to stress so much about switching from one color to another. We're just using 4 colors. Okay, and then I'll be dry brushing a bit right here. You see, we're just doing some techniques. This is not something that another person can do and another person can't. Anyone can do this. Okay. I'm just dry brushing, so I just remove some excess water from my paintbrush. All right, I'm gonna switch my brush, or I'm gonna wash it very well because we don't want too much yellow or browny color at the moment. So I'm gonna wash it and I'm gonna switch to using more white. Let's go back. This is layering, so it will really test your patience because you will be more careful in color application. You know, my paint's still wet. I'm thinking about leaving it first and then allowing it to dry, but because it's just wet. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of yellowy colors. some pure white here and there. Right, I'm gonna switch brush. I'm just gonna get my black. And we wanna clean this part. Okay, this is like a hole. Like this. Okay, just like that. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of that black color. Right, and then okay, I'm gonna get some brown and white, a little bit of yellow. Let's just add a little bit of brownie colors. Also right here. It's really all technique, in all honesty. Then some yellow. Okay. Some browns. And then black again. Okay, a little bit of gray. And some white. it some more white. And a little bit of yellowy browny color. Okay, I'm gonna switch to a more pointy brush. I'm gonna get my white. Let's just whiten this area. White right here as well. I'm gonna whiten this area. More white. Okay. Let me check. Okay, it's looking a little bit 3D now, but definitely not yet the 3D that I want. I'm gonna use more white. To work a little fast because I feel like I'm painting so slow today, and I'm not like that. All right, now I'm gonna get my black. Let's paste a little bit, like faster. I'm gonna get my black, and we're going to create some, holes. This one. to sort of like decorative holes. Right. I know that we're doing a lot of details, but sometimes we have to practice detailing because this is literally subject focused. All right. I'll be using black right here. Then I'll be using a little bit of gray on the side. Okay, I'm looking at where I can paint. So, I mean, where it's dry already. I can't even talk properly. Right. Okay, I'm gonna use black. Okay, now, before we do more detailing on the Christmas ball, definitely it's not yet done. Okay, let's do the ribbon so that we maximize our time. So for the ribbon, it's gonna be more on the blurry side. So I'm gonna get my white. Just get your pure white. Let's start creating some ribbons. Okay. that. Okay, now let's create some golden colors. I'm gonna mix my yellow and brown and white. Okay, let's try to do more, yeah, like this. And then we'll be lightening the colors later. Very, very simple. We want it to be simple. And we'll be using a little bit of that golden colors. You see, I'm not really using gold color, if you noticed. So I'm going to apply a little bit of that gold color right here. Also right here. And here. Need some white. So as you can notice here, the ribbon is more on the background side. We're not really trying to paint the ribbon, but we're suggesting that it has ribbon. Now, the reason why I'm using my hand when it comes to applying the color is to make it more on the blurry side, and of course to soften it, because we're painting ribbons. It should be a little more on the soft side. Some white. Okay, then just, this is just a suggestion. Right, and I'm gonna brighten a bit. It's like translucent, like that. Okay, just do that. So make it more watery, and then just use your fingers to apply it to make it more on the translucent side, and also to make the background a little more blurry. And again, I'm just gonna use my white. Like that. So I'm gonna use some watered down white. Okay, you know we love watering down. And I'm just gonna spread it right here, just to brighten this area a bit. here. Okay, again, just brighten a bit this area. Okay, making this area brighter. Okay, I'm gonna get some gray color. We want a little bit of gray right here on the innermost portion of the ribbon. Okay, like that. And I'm just gonna create a little bit of star right here. It's quite challenging. While we're only painting one subject, I feel like due to the shapes that, oops, look at that. My star is not perfect, but it's okay because we're painting. So again, I'm just gonna get more black just to make sure that this area, just try to repaint it, make it more dark. Again, I'm just gonna make some line right under this area. And I'm just gonna correct a little bit of, yep, just like that. Just trying to correct it. And then graying this area. And then using pure white. right. I'm just gonna get my black just to add a little more detail. Okay, now I'm gonna use a smaller brush. Alright, so using a smaller brush, okay, I'm gonna get my white and let's highlight this holes. Okay. Just like that. Highlight, especially the left side. Okay. Like that. This time it will be here. Okay. I'm going to remove the sketch line. So we need a little bit of more golden color. So just yellow and brown. And I'm gonna apply it right here. Maybe I'm gonna add a little more brown. It's too yellow. Hello, traffic. What was that? Okay, let me check if it, oh. Yeah, it does look like Christmas ball already, doesn't it? Yeah, I like it. Okay, now I'm gonna get my black, but just a little bit. Okay, let's make a little separation. Separate. Okay, this ribbon should make sense. So like that. So it makes sense, right? I'm just adding a little bit of golden colors. I'm trying to remove as well the sketch line on top because the light is very much present on top. Like that. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of this yellow color. It's actually gold. Okay, now I'm gonna use a bigger brush. I'm just gonna use a bigger brush. I'm gonna dab onto my white. And again, I want to make sure that it's light. And I'm gonna cover a bit this star to give it, you know, more shine effect. Like that. Also down here. Okay, I know that I already told you that the colors are minimal, but I think I'm gonna add a little more blue. I'm sorry guys, but I think I need to add more blue. I mean a little bit of blue, not more blue. So I'm gonna get my primary blue. I'm just gonna use tiny amount of that color. Okay, I'm gonna use this white color on my paintbrush. I'm gonna use my blue color very ever so slightly, okay, right here. I know I'm just gonna use it, brush a little bit of that color on that side. It's gonna add more life, okay, to this Christmas ball, and I really like it. Tiny bit. Like that. Okay, now if you think this is too blue, I'm gonna add more white. Okay. And using pure white, let's create like a little light. Some more light play. Okay, right here as well. Some more white. And then I'm gonna brighten a bit this side. Okay. Wow, I really like this. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna brighten this a bit. Right. Then more black, just for small detailing. Okay. Just going into those tight spaces right here. So I'm really obsessing, as you can see here. I'm enjoying this one. It's been a while, in all honesty. I just want to make sure that, you know, since this is my first time doing it, that I do it well. I love this. Okay, I just want to make sure as well that I clean some areas. That's too gray. Let's just clean some areas. By cleaning it, we're emphasizing the simplicity of the background and the main subject is simple. Let me just make this a little more round. Okay, and I'm just gonna outline it a bit. We're almost done. Okay, outline it ever so slightly. Some highlights. Wow, I like this. I like this very much. Oh my gosh. I want to apply some more brownie colors. Just to give it more shine. Okay. And I want to get my black. Just do, okay, like that. And darken this. Mm-hmm. Final touches. Make this area more bright. Okay, I think this is done. This is done. I absolutely love this one. And I'm gonna sign this now. I'm just gonna use my black. I'm gonna sign right here. And we're finished. So I hope you enjoy that one. That was quite different from my usual ones. I hope you enjoy this one, and I really enjoyed this one. So I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys. Love you.